A 65-year-old man was beaten to the point where he was put in the hospital by two women. I think that 65-year-old man should have been training in the martial arts. Nobody helped him. Apparently people they watched him being beaten while he was near public transportation. Nobody intervened. And he ended up in the hospital. He was attacked by two women. Now, I bet you most 65-year-old men, if they were to see me coming towards them, they would be worried about me doing something to them. As a middle-aged, large guy. Especially a black guy. But it just goes to show you that sometimes you don't know who's going to attack you. Now, we can stereotype all we want, but most of us don't think of two women as being able to beat us to death, especially if we're men. So, everybody's screaming about Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, all lives matter. What is it? Turquoise lives matter or polka dots lives matter. Everybody's lives matter. Your life matters too. And it goes to my thing of this fallacy of I'll just shoot you. I call it the I'll just shoot you fallacy or the gun fallacy. You're not always going to have a gun. You're not always going to be able to use a gun. You're not always going to be able to call the cops. Now, you don't have to spend the rest of your life studying a martial art. If you would just get to the point of getting to a black belt in something, even if your body and skills decay, there's going to be enough muscle memory so that you can defend yourself against one, possibly two people. Even though he was outnumbered, with him being a man, if he was proficient, he was Shodan level, first degree black belt level proficient, I bet you he could have done enough to not end up in the hospital. And that's at the very least. The very least. So any 65-year-olds out there who think you're too old, you think you don't need to learn how to defend yourself because you feel like you're so wise that you can use your superior brain to outwit us young people, you need to think again. Because I saw a lady walking with a limp and a cane take first place at a tournament. And she is probably in her 60s. I used to study under a man who walks with a cane, has a bad hip. And he can still give me a run for my money in mat work. I told him one time, I would hate to attack you. I feel sorry for anybody who attacks you because they're going to think, because you got that cane, that you can't do anything, and they're going to be in for a pretty rude surprise. He laughed and I laughed. But it's true. So what are you waiting on? All these lives matter. If your life matters, you need to take some self-defense. And not a shortcut self-defense class. Take those. You need to take that and take a martial art. And if you're in PG County, and if money is an issue for you, you know where there's at least two community centers you can go to. I'll take you.